You can tell a lot about a person from what video games they play. For instance, I'm super cool, interesting, fun, cool guy, so my favorite video games are exactly your favorite video games, which is crazy. Like, we really have so much in common, me and you. You still haven't texted me back, though, so in the same way, you can tell a lot by what console somebody uses. Now, I'm going to try not to be too partial. I know that there can sometimes be some tension between Xbox versus PlayStation, controller versus keyboard, VR versus getting a real girlfriend. So pick your poison on the console. Personally, I take my gaming pretty serious, so it's strictly mobile for me. Right now, I'm running iPhone 14 plugged in, caseless, I know, Bluetooth off, iOS 17.4 actually, which is a niche strat in the community. If you know, you know. Then you're going to want to tape the ice pack around your right hand to cool it off. So, well, if you play claw like me, it'll free up that left hand. That should let you run Monopoly Go pretty easily. You might drop some frames if your brightness is at like 100%, so I'd buffer that down a little bit, but yeah, again, no judgment if you're a little more casual. Like, for instance, you probably don't play a lot on your phone, or else you would have seen some of my texts. I don't mean to keep bringing that up. It's just, you know, unless you're ignoring them. Speaking of ignoring, let's ignore all of the, and I'll put them up on the screen now, all of these tasteless, soulless, uninspiring games, so we can get to the good stuff. Like, I don't want to offend anybody. Honestly, I don't think any of these were that popular, but in case you did play them, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Boom. Here's the good stuff. Kirby Squeak Squad, baby. This is just chill vibes. I mean, this is just cool guy vibes right here. Is this a joke? Like, honestly, I don't know what the developers are thinking when they make something like this. Okay, see, this is level design. This is attention to detail. This is inspiring, to be honest. Rocket League, really? Everybody knows Rocket League is just a shameless cash grab sequel to the 2021 mega hit Rocket Car Soccer League. Uh-oh, here's another classic banger. Kirby Squeak Squad for Nintendo DS. Holy shit, this game is good. Okay, and we're back to the trash. Oh, I really like playing Animal Crossing. Yeah, you probably like pushing old women into traffic too, right? You make me sick. This one's okay. But with all these options, you might ask yourself, what's the point of video games? I don't fucking know. What, do you want me to say it has something to do with my parents? You want to talk about that again? Or one of these mental conditions that you've mentioned? I don't know what it is, but I know that you don't give a shit about it. No. Or me. No, because you're just gonna you're gonna check my name off of your fucking list and then send in the next guy. What are you writing down? It has abandonment issues and can't beat Donkey Kong Country like a fucking loser. To be fair, Donkey Kong Country, I don't think I ever did beat that. That was a pretty tough game. But no, I mean, what's the point in the game? You know, like, some are to beat a sequence of bosses until you beat the final boss and you win the game. Some are just to see how high of a score you can get. Some are to test your creativity. Some are to test your will to live. But since the dawn of gaming, back in 2006 when the Wii came out, right? Since the very beginning, virtually every video game has begged the same question. Who's the fascist? Sorry, yeah. Virtually every video game has begged the same question. Who's the fastest? Being a speedrunner in the modern era deserves some respect. I mean, there's so much competition nowadays. I am still ranked in the top 1900 in the RC minigame in Super Mario Odyssey. So, you know, humbly, I can kind of give some of my experience. It's a lot. It's a lot. The travel, the interview, the fans, the betrayal. I know a lot of you maybe clicked on the video just to get some insight into the big community drama. So yeah, I'll just say the leaderboards can change people. You know, everybody wants to be top 2000 in New Donk City's RC minigame in Super Mario Odyssey, but not everybody wants to put in the work. Tide Pod Eater 224 was like a brother to me. So I hope the allegations are untrue, obviously, but I also hope they can at least recover the body soon. My fellow runners will appreciate this. I just finished up a 7 or 8 hour sesh running Angry Birds 2. No world records, by the way, just a lot of good splits, a couple of PBs. Anyway, a couple of my friends asked me later, is it really worth all the time I'm putting in just to say that I have the fastest time? Okay, it's not just that I would be the fastest any percent Angry Birds 2 runner in the world. Okay, I would also potentially be in a summoning salt video. So sorry I couldn't make it to the funeral. That's all I've got for this video. I want to say last video did really well. So thanks guys. All the comments were really nice. Made me feel really good. Also last video I ended with a little take-home message, just trying to make the world a little better place. So I don't claim to be all-knowing, you know, I am enlightened as of a few weeks ago, but anyway, I just want to say this. As far as video games, we've all got to be willing to spend more as consumers, and I think deep down we know this, right? We've got companies now coming out with quadruple A games like Skull and Bones, and we're all hung up on the $700 PS5 Pro. Yeah, well, have you seen the graphics compared to the regular PS5? They're not that different in the demo, but that's just because the video is really compressed for YouTube. Okay. When's the last time you even bought a Fortnite skin, you cheap bastard? Like me, subscribe me, and check out my last video, if you didn't see it, where I talk about movies and planes. And you better hurry, so you don't miss it. The content train is chugging. It's a little fun, hidden talent of mine. I can do a little decent train whistle. I kind of lost it.